Welcome to the final project-related instructions video for the course. In this short presentation, I'll review what you need to do for the last major assignment, the consolidated paper and project reflection. For the last 6 weeks, you have each dove headfirst into a thorough study of the Performance Improvement or HPT model, taking your sample organization from performance analysis to intervention plan and on to the basic considerations regarding intervention development, implementation, and evaluation. The first component of your Module 4 paper will consist of simply putting together your work from the first 3 module discussions into a single paper. You'll then add to the consolidated paper a short personal reflection about what you learned and how you felt about the project and the process. There are no correct or incorrect answers to this assignment. Each student's reflection is personal and will be based on your own previous experience, future goals, and work done for this class. On this slide are a few sample questions that you may use to get you thinking about how you want to write your personal reflection. You'll be doing a separate short journal entry that is a reflection about the course as a whole. For this assignment, focus only on the process of creating your project-related papers or presentations in modules 1 through 3. Everything that you need to do this Module 4 paper is going to be found in the Module 4 folder. I'll start by taking us there. Going to the course menu, Instructional Modules, scrolling down to the Module 4 folder, and then going almost all the way down to the bottom of this page to the Module 4 paper Dropbox. So you'll use this link, Module 4 paper, consolidated paper and project reflection. That's where you're going to submit your work. It's where you're going to turn in your paper when you're done. Please do note the date and down here. This, of course, is for the spring 2019 semester. In later semesters, you'll want to pay attention to the date for that particular term. But this 8-week class ends on a Saturday. Everything else, the rest of this semester, we've been ending on a Monday. Because of when the semester ends, we lose the Sunday and Monday this time, so do pay attention to that date. It'll also be in the course syllabus or course schedule. What I want to point out to you right now are all of the resources that I've provided for you for this. The video that I'm shooting right now will also appear on here once it's ready and posted. But for right now, let's focus on these documents. The first is the instructions. And I'm just going to scroll through this quickly because I know that you all are capable of reading on your own. And this is just to show you what I'm looking for. So the combining of your Module 1 through 3 contents from your papers or presentations is worth 20 points. And then your project reflection, the 1 to 2 page appendix to the paper, is 40 points. The quality of your writing and communication in that paper, in that reflection, is worth 20 points. And then don't forget that in addition to turning this into the assignment Dropbox, you also need to submit a copy of this to what's called UAS, the College of Education's Unit Assessment System. Make sure that you do that as well, otherwise that'll be 20 points off. So you need to turn it in 2 different places. I apologize for that. It's just the way that the UAS system is set up. So again, you'll turn it in to the Dropbox and then turn it into UAS. I'll go ahead and close this one and take us back out. So you'll notice that there's sample paper and then sample paper option B and paper template option B. The first paper and template combination are designed for those students who did papers for their Module 1, 2, and 3 discussions. So if you wrote only papers, these are the 2 documents that you want to follow. If you did presentations rather than papers, video presentations, use this sample paper and template to prepare your Module 4 paper. If you did a video one time and then papers the other 2, or a paper the first time and then mix the 2, just kind of draw from each of these to combine into a kind of a hybrid version of that. But these should help you figure out kind of the what's and wherefores. Let's go ahead and look at the sample paper for those of you who are working from previous papers. And here we go. The template document that I provide will have this sample Module 4 paper header. You'll want to change that, make sure it just says Module 4 paper. Same cover page you've used before. You just need to change the title on it. And then this is my first paper, the first sample paper that I did for y'all, all the way through the organizational analysis. So you can start with your first paper and then save it as your Module 4 paper. Then go to your second paper, which is your environmental analysis, copy and paste all of that paper up to your reference page. Get your gap analysis, get your cause analysis, and then you paste that in after the first part of the paper. And then you do the same thing with your paper that you just did, that is your intervention plan. So this is just all of the 3 sample papers that I gave you in modules 1, 2, and 3 pushed into one document. And then I make sure that my reference page has all of the references combined from the papers, removing any duplicates. Still trying to get down there. This is a long paper when you really work through it. So here's my reference page, and then here is the appendix. This is where you're going to put your reflection. The template already has appendix and human performance project reflection in it, and it has some notes on how to start. For instance, it's really strange, but this is APA formatting. The first paragraph is flush left. Any paragraphs after that are indented a ½ inch. So I provided you a sample reflective essay to give you a little food for thought. So this is the sample paper. Let me go ahead and pull up the template document. And here it is. We've got the running head up here, got the title on here, and then this just tells you you're going to cut and paste your things in here. So you've got your initial description, everything from your organizational analysis, all the way through gap, cause, and then your intervention plan. So if you needed to start over again, this would give you your template. And then again, I have the appendix information here for you as well. So you can work directly from these documents. If you are cutting and pasting into the template, be very mindful of how headings work in APA. So here you'll see this is what's called a level 2 heading. It's bold, it doesn't have a period, and it has a line break. You'll see occasionally in here what's called a level 3 heading, which is indented, bold, with a period, and then the text starts 1 space later. And then these centered bold ones up here is a level 1 heading. So pay attention to those as you cut and paste. Make sure that your font is all consistently Times New Roman 12. There shouldn't be any change in size or typeface in the paper. So I'll go ahead and close this one. Now, for those of you who have done videos rather than papers in modules 1 through 3, yours is a little bit different. Cover page is the same. I don't know how that ended up there. I would like you to put your organization description up in this first paragraph right here. But then after that, for your your organizational analysis, so this was your module 1 presentation, just use this header and then give me the URL for that video. And then this is the module 2 presentation that you did, put the URL. Module 3, then write a bit of a conclusion, a concluding paragraph or 2, and make sure you've got your references, and then do your reflective appendix. If you did a mixture of paper and videos, then you could do, for example, if I had done a video for the Module 1 discussion, I would do this and put the link here, and then if I did a paper for Module 2, I would just put the contents of that paper here. And then if I went back to a video for Module 3, I would use this and then put the link or the URL here. And again, I have a template document here for you to use. And you can just copy and paste into this as you need to. So I'm hoping that I have provided enough materials to help you out with this. This really should be one of the easiest major assignments in this course because you've done most of the work for it already. The only thing that you really need to add to it is that 1 to 2 page personal reflection on the project. So I'm going to go ahead and close out of this demonstration and get back to the PowerPoint itself. As I just demonstrated in the screen recording, I have provided sample papers and template documents that you can and should use to guide your work. Do not worry about or spend time fixing or editing your work from modules 1 through 3 for the consolidated paper. I will not be regrading those contents. You simply need to combine them, add your reflective appendix, and submit the saved paper to the assignment Dropbox and to UAS. As always, please send me any questions that you may have about the readings or assignments in the class. You can reach me from within Blackboard via either the course messages or email link on the course menu. Although you're welcome to email me directly at my UHCL email address, contacting me from within Blackboard is often the quickest option. Good luck in Module 4.